Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
Quiet, Nimdut.
This one. Take it down. For you! New armor.
Then raw.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor. Good.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
That should disable the pressure plate.
Another win, but who's counting?
You know what that said means. Be ready.
More DESTE spiders.
Then rough.
Next one's mine.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this sucker again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Right behind you.
Não faz nem sentido você tomar dano. Não é fácil.
Then rough. Then rough.
Não dava pra passar num local, eu fui lá, congelei a água e pulei por cima e subi no... Ah, o carinha lá deve ter ficado travado muito tempo aqui, mas nossa, duvido se não.
Worse than raw.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
O carinha é gigantesco, até quando ele agacha ele fica alto, mano, que isso.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Worse than raw. Worse than raw.
Não. Ou seja, o cara foi corno e o chifre é muito grande. Isso aí é complicado, né? Tomar de tabela, né?
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when it's simply no
O
entry
cara fez
sign would
um elo
suffice?
mesmo, né? Incrível. Um elo. Não reproduz, hein?
Over there. 11. Probably disables the blades, for all the good it does from here.
Quiet as the depths.
What was that? Hold it! Arms up! Oh no!
Quando acima do seu level é isso aí, não você caçando muita coisa. A caveirinha nível 3 é complicado.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Ai.
Eyes open.
Someone there? You're not getting
Nice job, everyone.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
E a Dark Souls pra ficar revivendo?
Someone's up ahead.
I heard sound.
Everyone okay?
I would have sent that thief on his way without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Nossa, fiz merda, não acredito que eu caí tudo, mano. Ah. Nossa, que merda, hein, jogo, na moral. Que aí eu pulo e na hora que eu vou abaixar, ele tá dando deslizada, mano, em vez de só abaixar. Ah, de novo. Ah, isso aqui é bugado. Para. É troll, hein, jogo, na moral. Ele não entende que o meu boneco parou de correr, mano. É só pra ele agachar e não ficar deslizando. Parar um segundo e olhar, mano.
Best be ready, in case anyone slips through.
Next one's mine.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you. The gods had something else in mind for you. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir. For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador. I didn't, though that is where your mind went, isn't it? In any case, it was not the Clavager's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appeared. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in dreams, visions. They can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land. Yes, my life may be over, but I cannot imagine what the gods want for us. But you are
There's definitely something.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will. If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to... Ardea now controls the import of all foreign goods.
That may not be the whole story, but...
Such dealings are regulated through Aderan contracts. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardea. You mean it? You have no
Not the path I'd take, but hey,
You're really letting us go? I will. Though I doubt any... Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant...
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology.
Free. The hair forgives. We learn.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to...
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us...
Impressive. I'm starting to see why your Emperor trusts you.
Stay alert.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. What do you want? An apology? No.
I'm very sorry for the part I played in your untimely death.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Não, e tem o desenho, tá ligado, mano? Da espada, tem tudo, mano.
With all due respect, Captain, you have no
Até com o escudo você consegue quebrar às vezes, né?
This building is of Deeran property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand, but you can't just march up to the gate.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see his... I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquis... How else should one take one? This sergeant of the Paradise militia refuses to discipline his... A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is...
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make... No one was doing anything to Captain Alfear's soldiers. Look, none of us are professional soldiers. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless...
See? This is what I'm talking...
Fine, but I wish you people would be less uptight.
I suppose that is...
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again. That's interesting. Good to know. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway. Ask away. Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better. Thank you. Not everyone accepts that some things are best left in the past. Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay bleed toxin and high tox bloom. You should. And you know the Balrog and the grinning Balrog? No, but I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I run the Dragu out of there. The key is survival. I understand that, and a lot of people don't. And we're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all. Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use Lember is the language spoken in Solace. Though everyone knows Adiran because it's a common. You don't hear Lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon. Because Solace doesn't love outsiders. I can't be more plain than that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult. Right, change. Companions? It's just Kai. As you know, Kai and I have... It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your waters. Right. What do you... Lovely place, as the living lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest and some caves. This is the easiest place to survive in the living land. Huh. Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that. Right. Good talk.
Se grama sintética fosse boa, a vaca comia. Aí. É que grama sintética não é de verdade, né? Não é real ali. E por isso a vaca
No
não come, ué.
offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. I mean that anyone
Tem que
who
tá
wanted
tendo
to
uma
track you
polêmica aí
just
que
have to
gramado
follow the murmurs and gawkers in
sintético
your
faz o
wake.
jogador se machucar mais do que grama
And a dared
natural.
official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
Não era nem por isso. O pé pring, várias merdas assim, mano.
Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the past.
Também tem a questão de
It was mostly him
amortecimento
crashing
também.
blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. We found your assassin. Maybe I can help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. Merti, Envoy. Anyway, enough chat.
Ah, agora ativou.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to add. Let's talk. As if Barrett didn't just drag you out of... By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly... You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond. I've seen Runid talk
Tem
to them
anão.
a few times.
Daqui a pouco você pega, hein?
Almost in a trance. What happened next? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
Dá, cena com os dois.
Well, that sounds kind of nice.
Então o anão é
What did you see
arqueiro.
there? Wait,
Fica dando dano de longe.
someone? Who was it? Or what was it? Well, that's
É, não é
good.
machado, né?
Imagine how much worse this would be if you had
Martelo.
two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? Even if you wanted to leave them there, I get the feeling they're not gonna... Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you... Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah. Still, thanks for... by the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another. Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to... You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you... I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything... Some of that is sheer stubbornness, but I can get... That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there. In the meantime... Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. Good thing you rectified. Though you really had him at a loss when you let him... Me too, for that. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's... Why'd you do it? Admirable. Especially for a celebrated war hero. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you...
And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote?
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging all the things that half of us moved here to...
Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the...
Could be both.
It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing,
But I fear there's trouble on the horizon. Especially... Like it or not, their differences could... And I worry about what that means. Just thinking about Claviger Aemon. I let him down. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep... And, hopefully, fend off any future assault. Feelings mutual. It's nice. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. The Adra, the bear, did its beauty. Wilt, then what gleams cannot be a monster? Cull the sickness, clear the rot, kill one to violets and the stars. We wish for both. Earth into rebirth. Grow. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Even if... No. Mercy like a knife. Sleep now.
Agora eu consigo pegar um machado do Cleitão, velho. Será que eu tô forte? Ah, se quiser também eu te mando a print de onde tá esse machado aqui. Nossa, dá nem graça agora, rapaz. tem mais um cara pra ajudar também. Pô, não sabe pegar no arco, mano. Qual? Ah. Não entendi. Orc na cachoeira não, ainda não. Eu matei um outro orc lá na cidade, né? Acho que é a missão principal. Apertei errado.
Look left. Left leg. Nice work.
Não, dá sim, eu ganhei aqui agora. Será que dá bom eu usar uma espada de fogo e um machado de gelo ao mesmo tempo? Não, eu falo, será que fica da hora o combo? Gelo e fogo, gelo e fogo. O cara congela e depois descongela. Deixa eu ver ele aqui agora. Agora que eu achei um machado duplo, mano. Um machado de igual esse aqui, esse é da hora. Interessante a composição de dois machados. Eu vou...
Then raw.
Perdi o time, né? Se dá pra subir pro outro lado.
Not bad, Marius.
É pegar um mento e botar no congelador, né? Resfriamento.
No, we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
Careful, godlike. Runid has... No. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the... I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed by me. Look, I just want to go back home to the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now, knowing what I know? I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are. You mean that? All of those... Thank you, godlike. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading. Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her read.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins in my...
What you do is your decision, but...
Step closer, godlike.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a what?
This is giving me the shakes.
Why have you come? Help? No. I can let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door. I stand on the shore. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depth. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with them. Who are you? Show me what...
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we...
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten.
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra?
Curious. Something...
Voices. Echo. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bark?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. Well... I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of
soft, the shell cushions the edge.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. Perhaps. But when they offer us... It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have... A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. Your soul, it has no chime. One cannot remove something so deeply entwined with...
Deny the heart. Heirs.
I told you the good news. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. I cannot say. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even. Better luck in your next life. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your faith. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra holds the path between this life and the next. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the but the Adra here, it connects only to itself. Your questions are of a spiritual nature. When you find Adra, commune with it. Before we close, Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something.
Hey, we don't need to make this all.
Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceive.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here.
As you understand the word, yes. You fell in.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a for us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze.